going to discuss about project. So in this vlog, I'm just going to describe the foundational element which are actually related to project. And in this vlog, I'm just going to describe. We are just going to build a basic understanding about what project is and the necessary components which are related to project. Right. So let's start. So here's the definition of the project. A project is a work effort made over a finite period of time with a start and a finish to create a unique product, service, or result. Because a project has a start and a finish, it is also called a temporary effort or endeavor. And I'm just also going to narrate another definition, which is actually provided by PM Book Guide, 6th edition. This is published by PMI, Project Management Institute, which is actually a global standard in project management. So, with respect to this book, a project is a temporary endeavor and undertaken to create a unique product, service, or result. Right. So, both definitions conclude with three things in with respect to project, like it always create a product, a service, or a result. And also there is another thing which is in this definition, which is temporary effort or endeavor. So by term temporary means it will always have like some kind of like start date or finish date, or some kind of like starting point and finishing point. So let us understand this definition with respect to a practical example. So let us assume like we need to construct this stadium. So whenever, so basically this is an idea, and this idea is pitched towards like some towards investors, and they agreed to build or construct this stadium. So they actually started planning, and the day when they actually started the planning, it means their start date, the project start date is actually started. And the day when they actually build they actually stopped constructing the stadium, and they say like the stadium is now complete and it is ready to use. That day will be called like the end point, or the finishing date, or the project ending date, right? So at the end of this project, we will get a stadium building, which will be a product. So by definition, this will be the product. The stadium will be the end product of the project, right? So once stadium is in operational form, then it will be a service. Like stadiums always will be used for playing games, right? Like in a stadium, I can play cricket or baseball, hockey. Uh, obviously, the type of the stadium varies with respect to the game. But just consider this as a general example. So whenever the stadium will be utilized, uh, it will be in service. So it will be in some kind of like operational form. So the product, whenever the product will it goes into the production, it will be utilized as service. So at the end, there will be lots of knowledge is created during building process and when it comes into the service. So that documentation, the things, the knowledge that is actually gained from the product or the service will be taken as result. You can also consider like if there is some kind of research project going on. So at the end of the research project, you will get some research documents, right, about the